Good day, guys. Welcome back to this channel. So, if you are new, you've not subscribed, make sure you do so. Click on that subscribe button, like and share. Let's take a look at AUD USD for this week. We actually did analysis for AUD USD last week, right? We actually predicted that our AUD to our USD will go bullish, right? Take a look at this bullish move we had this week that just passed. We saw it that AUD has gone bullish, right? So this week now, we would want to predict where this AUD USD will be moving for this week. So in order to be able to predict this movement, I want us to actually start from the higher time frame, which is the monthly time frame, downward to the 4-hour time frame, where we would place the trade. So now take a look at this monthly time frame. Let me add this moving average. I think the moving average is this is it. I'll add 10 period moving average, which is 10, which is easy. So first of all, we would want to know this trend on this AUD USD. This movement started since early 2020, right? Take a look at it here. Early 2020, we'll be having a bearish move. That is to tell you that our USD is getting stronger than our AUD for past 3 years now, right? So AUD has been dropping while USD has been going bullish. Secondly, those of you that trade the moving average, we all know how to trade the moving average. Once the price is below the moving average, it is a sell, right? But if it is above it, it is a buy. So clearly we can see this price is below a moving average, which means it is a sell. So for those of you that want to trade on the monthly time frame, for the long, I think it's for mostly for position traders, right? You would want to use the monthly time frame, which is a sell, right? Though you would want to see this drop rapidly to be able to take out this candlestick week, which till next year or till next year we should be able to take out this level, right? So this is what I believe. But right now, we can see that this is giving us a pullback, which is a bullish move on AUD USD, right? So we can take a look at this movement like this. This as an impulse move downward. Here would be the correction. We can see this impulse move that broke this previous lows, right? Here comes the correction, and now here is the impulse move. We can take a look at this as the correction, and here comes another impulse move, and here we would consider it as a correction, right? After the correction, what do we expect next on AUD USD? This bearish move. Now I know one question will be on your mind: is this correction over? Well, I personally don't think the correction is over, right? I think we still have some bullish move to be made on AUD USD before we kind of have that drop, due to the latest news, right? We are getting on this USD, right, which is pushing the USD bearish. That is to tell you that if there is a bearish move on USD, then we should see a bullish move on AUD to USD. So this is one of the reasons why I still think AUD USD will still go bullish a little bit before we finally start having that drop, though. So that is it on the monthly time frame. Monthly time frame, this is a bearish move, right? That should now take us to the weekly time frame. So full trend on the weekly time frame. Clearly, this is a bearish move. So I mean, for about 4 weeks now, we'll be having this bullish move. Take a look at it. Week one bullish move, week two kind of open and close bullish. With kind of huge candlestick week. Week three, we actually open and close bullish. Week four, open and close bullish. Do not be surprised if you open and close bullish this week five, right? So because I still believe this AUD USD will actually go bullish, right? I personally would want to see this AUD USD take out this level. It is not a month it comes. I would love to see it. Reason is that price has dropped here and rejected. We saw price came to this level and reacted here. Even when price broke below this level, we had a pullback to test this level, right? Then before it continued its bearish move. That is, price once reacted at this level. So I personally would want to see price actually come to this level. So this is one of the reasons why I will not be surprised if you have a bullish move on the fifth week on AUD USD. Maybe once price come and test this level, then maybe we can now get a pullback, right? Since if this would be a huge, massive bullish movement upward, then a correction should happen on this AUD USD before we continue our bullish move. If in case it will give us that bullish move, though. So AUD USD still watch out for a bullish move, right? Secondly, is that we all know the rules of trading this moving average. Once the price is above our moving average, it is a buy, right? So clearly we can see that this price is above our moving average. So this is actually an indication that we are still on a bullish move. AUD USD still a bullish move, right? Assuming it is below the 10 period moving average, then we might consider shorting. but clearly we can see it is above our moving average. So AUD USD, I would still want to see some bullish moves to be made before you kind of have that drop. Not much though, not much bullish move, just a little bit of a bullish move, then a drop. That should now take us to the daily time frame. So take a look at this daily time frame. So now let's see this trend on the daily time frame. So we can start from here. Impulse move. Here comes the correction. This correction failed to break this previous lows, right? Then price push up, right? We kind of had a little bit of a pullback, right? Which the pullback failed to break this lows, and we had another bullish move. Then all of a sudden, we kind of had this huge drawdown. I believe we have this drop to take out a lot of trader because we are on a bullish move. There's no doubt on it. We all know how this big bank trade, right? They'll just kind of want to take out a lot of traders to be able to grab a lot of liquidity, right? So I think this is what's played out here on AUD USD. Then we continue our massive movement upward, which broke this previous highs. And here comes the correction on AUD USD. And now we've seen this huge bullish move. So do not be surprised if you'll be having a pullback anytime soon. So maybe once the pullback has occurred on the daily time frame, you can enter to go long. Because one thing I know is that if market should open and you enter to go long, well, the market can just drop and it will be taken out, right? So you all know how this USD pairs usually acts and how these banks play out this liquidity, how they play out their liquidity. So I would advise you wait for a pullback to occur on AUD USD before you enter to go long. Because once you go long and you have this huge massive drop, pullback, you will be taken out of this trade, except you have a massive or wide range of stop loss. Except you want to enter this trade from here, from here. Except you want to enter this trade from here and set your stop loss around there. Well, which we can take a look at it from here to this stop loss, which is very very wide, right? So that's why I would advise you just wait for a pullback. If the pullback can occur, you enter this trade from here and you can possibly set your stop loss on it. So at least the piece from year to year would be lower than from year to down year. So wait for a pullback on AUD USD. Secondly, the price is still above our moving average, so still a bullish move. AUD USD, consider going long. Now let's see what this 4-hour time frame says. So this 4-hour time frame, this is a massive movement, right? So I mean, if in case price might want to give us a pullback, I believe price will come and give us a pullback here. We see price reacted here. We saw price reacted here. So if in case price will give us a pullback, I believe the pullback should have occurred this level here before we continue our more bullish move on AUD USD. Notice it is not a must, it's actually drop here. I'm just suggesting. I'm not saying the pullback will come to this level before you enter the level. Once I know that pullback will occur, but I just don't know where it will happen to. So let's see if in case the pullback starts here. Let's see if in case it will actually come there. So this will be a level of 38, right? And this will be a level of 50. I think the pullback should actually come to a level of 50. If in case pullback should happen, maybe a level of here. So maybe we should look at this range here, maybe possibly here. If pullback can come within this range here or this range, it is not even must pullback even drop that much, right? If it's even drop a little bit, then I will advise you, enter to go long. So first of all, a pullback should be made before you go long. If not, once that huge pullback comes, you'll be taken out of the trade. So watch out for it. Wait for a pullback before you enter to go long on AUD USD.